Hello and welcome to Cornish Walking Trails. Today we're at Bedruthan Steps. Today's walk comes from the AA book 50 Walks in Cornwall. It's number 22, Giant Steps and Staircases at Bedruthan. Bedruthan is on the north coast of Cornwall near Newquay. To help us grow our channel, please subscribe and consider supporting us on Patreon.
So we've parked here today at the National Trust car park. It's the CORNWALL car park at Bedruthan. It's free if you're a National Trust member. It's £6 all day.
So our book is the AA book. It's an old edition of it. It's still currently in print though, I believe, isn't it?
50 Walks in Cornwall. Giant Steps and Staircases at Bedruthan.
Essentially, you just leave the car park and you follow the National Trust paths down to the beach, don't you?
Yeah. Come on, we need to tell you the story about Bedruthan Steps and a giant.
Let's go find him. So Bedruthan has been a tourist attraction since the Victorian era. They fell in love with it here. They felt that the steps themselves were stepping stones for a giant called Bedruthan. And so they came here, flocked here in the hundreds, started naming the rocks. One is called Queen Bess, because it's meant to have resembled Queen Elizabeth I when it had a head. It's lost it now due to coastal erosion.
Not barking now. Let's get down. No, I think she's getting.
So it's pretty simple, we're just basically following the coastal path.
Yes, just follow the coast path alongside a wooden fence. It says, and don't fall off the edge.
It's a good idea. We've seen him again! Isn't this fantastic? Oh. So Bedruthan Steps, the stacks and everything are below us as we're walking along the cliff path. And the sun is out on the water, lighting it up. Fantastic day to do this. And we're seeing chefs. Amazing. So we're going to take a walk along the top, go to Park Head eventually. Going to visit another little cove on the way. I think we should have a really lovely walk today. Well, I think soon the tide's going to be at a point where those guys are going to have to swim back, or at least paddle. Okay, take this as a tip from somebody that uses the beach regularly. When I go down to the beach, I look for footprints. If there's lots of footprints around, it means that tide has not been there for a while, so it's on its way in. If the beach is relatively clean of footprints, it's probably on the way out. Just think. Completely disappeared now. Porth Cotham 1 3/4 miles. Now I won't take that gate. Yes. So leaving the coast behind us now, and we're heading down to a cove, Porthmear Cove. It's a bit rockier than Bedruthan, not so much sand, but it has the most brilliant rock pools at low tide. We used to bring the kids here crabbing when they were little, didn't they?
Yeah, it was a favourite haunt for crabbing, wasn't it?
Until a dog nicked the entire bait bag, and that really annoyed our son, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, because we were getting them, what, we were using bits of bacon.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, crabs like bacon, by the way.
Yeah, and the owners of the dog went, oh well, never mind.
area is called Parkhead, and as you can see there is a small little National Trust car park here as well. This one's much quieter generally than the Bedruthan one. It's a little secret.
So we've just followed a very well-defined, well-worn path, you can probably see it there behind me, through the fields from the farm. Now we're going to join up with a boardwalk. You can't really get lost going down to this little cove, and it's so cute down here. The boardwalk makes it feel like a completely different world to fields. It's like a marshland with reeds and everything. It's great. Every now and again they all like wibble wobble. They're not going to do it now, of course, because they're being
There they are, as if on cue.
on cue. Is that a lovely noise?
It's a wibble wobble noise.
It's really warm in here too, isn't it? Anyway, we've got to keep to the boardwalk. The walk carries on up the coastal path. We're going to go down onto Porthmear Beach. Let's go and have a look. Tide is in today, so no rock pools to look into, but it still looks so pretty.
Even on such a beautiful beach, you still find plastic. There's a plastic bottle there. Comes in close enough and I'll take it off the beach, but don't know.
I'm going to try and get the plastic out of the sea, but it's quite a way out at the moment. Don't think we can reach it. Shame. It's an incoming tide. You're getting stuck. It's going to try. Needs a bigger net, really. Well, it needs a net. Oh, sea's coming in again. Giving up there. I don't blame him. I don't think it's reachable.
I had a really great idea. I had a plastic bottle myself, an empty one.
Yeah.
So I would chuck it at it, right? I would hit it, and it would ricochet in.
Like Skittles.
Yeah. So I've chucked it, but it's not come back.
You haven't really.
No.
Got some pebbles now to chuck at it. So he's trying to make it come back towards him by chucking some stones at it. Plastic bottle's gone further away from him. He's not happy. He's had to admit defeat. Oh well, you tried.
I didn't try very well though, did I?
You tried hard.
I didn't try that hard.
You didn't get wet?
No, I didn't sort of get my feet wet or anything.
Never mind. It will come up on high tide when it... Hopefully somebody like us will pick it up and put it away properly. He's got it.
It's like that police song, isn't it?
Message in a bottle?
No, landing on the moon. No, walking on the moon. It's another polar bear saved anyway.
Bit of entertainment whilst sat on the beach recharging our batteries before we climb the cliff. What else have you found now? Oh, one of the helium balloons.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, planet. Makes you look
Take it home and dispose of it
properly. That is so cute.
I drew that for you, Sarah, I did.
Rubbish.
Mrs. Sarah, I did do that, I did. I didn't really, but I'm winning brownie points. She'll never know.
Okay.
So let's pick the windiest spot on this walk to read out the next instructions. That would be really sensible.
We're at number 6 and we're just following the coastal path to Parkhead, so it's quite easy. Can you hear me?
No.
I think we've accidentally chosen a beautiful time to do this walk. The cliff is purple and yellow. Looks absolutely beautiful. Not sure if you can hear that. That's little skylarks singing away, singing their heart out. So elusive, you can never see them. I think I filmed one once. So cute. This whole walk has been surrounded by their birdsong. 6 choughs.
Oh my gosh.
They were just sat over there as well. I ignored them.
Bit narrower.
That bit, I must admit, even I don't get vertigo, but that gives me a bit of the wobblies there. It's also extraordinarily high up, so watch your step and don't look down. Right on the end of Parkhead. Brilliant. I think we're on a flight path. Birds keep appearing from the other side of there and just floating away. Whee! Hold on to your hat.
Yeah, it's one of those days, isn't it?
I think we're on a flight path. There's lots of poo on the floor.
It's not me.
Also, if you notice these little clusters of grey shells,
Oh yeah.
what do you think they are?
I think they're grey shells.
Well, do you think the seagulls are bringing mussels up here and smashing them open on the cliff? Because there's like little patches of it everywhere, isn't there?
How many times do you see seagulls on a cliff smashing up mussels?
Okay. Well, I don't understand. How else do mussel shells? They are mussel shells. How else do they get up here? Look, there's even one there that hasn't been smashed up yet. It's a great spot. I'm really glad we came all the way out. It's a bit blustery.
This is Parkhead.
Yeah.
Why is it called Parkhead then?
I don't know.
Because I can't see a park and I wouldn't want to park my car out here. It'd be a hell of a walk.
Perhaps you just park your bottom and stay and rest a while.
Sounds like a good idea.
Let's do that then.
Let's park our bums. Any further forward with your musings?
It's the Bedruthan giant, isn't it? He's brought the mussels up here and smashed them. Stamped on them in a temper. Because nobody believes he's real.
Fee, fi, fo, fum, I'm going to smash up some mussels.
Okay.
We'll get it put out on the internet.
Well, they're here.
The evidence.
They're the unsmashed ones.
The giant has been here.
Come on, we've got a walk to finish. We can't stride across the stacks. We've got to go the long way.
Can you get up gracefully?
Yeah.
No.
This walk has some really amazing views. Loving the views. now retracing our steps, aren't we, back? Very easy. Today's walk comes from the AA book, 50 Walks in Cornwall. It's number 22, Giant Steps and Staircases at Bedruthan. It's about 4.5 miles. There's a brilliant map here. Quick look, we started down here at the National Trust car park. We took the option this morning of going down onto the beach, and then this afternoon we followed down to Porthmear Beach, along out to Parkhead with fantastic views, and retraced our steps to the car park. Our walk today from Bedruthan Steps National Trust car park. Brilliant place to actually start the walk because you've got cafe, toilets and a really good car park. Yes, the walk itself is 4.5 miles. There's an option to go down and enjoy the beach, which we did. So the instructions were, the map was ideal, the extra information was brilliant, it covered all the stories and everything. What would you score it? For me, it's a 10 out of 10. So yeah. If you're coming to Cornwall, Bedruthan, it's a must do. But be safe. And for news about where we've been filming and a selection of some beautiful photos of Cornwall, follow us on Instagram.